Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4, picking up where we left off. As you can see, we're still in the glowing sea. So bright out here. Just clearing some of the locations that are here. Now I got 4-ish locations, I guess, already planned for this part, but depending on how they go, we may do more, we may do less. I don't know exactly how extensive any of them are. None of them sounded very extensive. Well, the one sounded like it had a bit to it, but for the most part it didn't sound too extensive, so I imagine we'll at the very least get all 4 done. And since we're just doing like location, like they're not even like a magazine or anything in them. I mean, I think the only notable loot was one of them has a fusion core in it, which, you know, woo. So I mean, we'll see. Ugh. Man, I'm glad I brought the jetpack actually. I was thinking of changing it out while we were going through here, but then I was like, yeah, I don't care enough to change it out. Good thing I did. Because, yeah, who knew? Alright, so here's a forgotten church. You see it's fallen over and everything, unsurprisingly. Got a big hole in the roof. Man, going through the glowing sea here, it's really making me want to play Mad Max again. It's, you know, just desolate wasteland, remnants of lost civilization everywhere. Less enemies, granted, and, you know, animals, not people. So, I mean, it's not like a perfect comparison by any means, but I feel like you see where I'd be going with it. I really wish they made a second Mad Max game. Like, the hell was that popping into? I hear something out there that does not sound like dance. Ah, because it spawned a Deathclaw when I went in, apparently. Oh, just a regular old Deathclaw, too. Alright, well, let's just... I feel like with the Penetrator perk, because, like, obviously Deathclaw facing away from me. So the fact that I was targeting its belly from behind it, I feel like should have just been, like, a guaranteed critical hit, because, yeah, I'd have to be shooting through its body in order to hit that part. Alright, so yeah, I did fast travel back to here.
Wide open out.
Yeah, we're wide open out here, but what do you want? Also, it seems like my sunlight perk is actually combined with my lead-lined armor here, whatever, lead-painted armor, whatever I did to it, because I just put as much radiation resistance on it as I could. It does seem to be counteracting. See perfectly, like. It seems to be doing very, very well with that. Alright, so that was location 1. On to location 2. Now this one was the one that sounded like it might be a big location. Looking at it now, I don't think so. But, you know. Okay, well, you know what? Since we got power armor and a jetpack, right? Let's, boosh. Get up on the roof and work our way down, shall we? Okay, let's crouch. Screw you, buddy. You didn't survive that, did you? No, okay. I was gonna say, damn, headshot from that rifle. There's no way.
You never know what you'll find.
Bottle cap, flamer fuel. A clean red plate. Why do I have a feeling I wouldn't want to be eating off that plate, considering where I found it? Surprised that there's not more glowing one ghouls out here. Like, you would think that any location that has that's primarily ferals out here would just be like just glowing ones, right? Like, yeah, it would make the location fairly difficult, all things considered. I mean, they're not the... I mean, they are obviously one of the harder ghoul variants to fight, but I mean, if you're going out into the glowing sea, I mean, you gotta be...
Got it.
Hopefully, you know, you're powered up some. You got some good weapons and shit. Not that it takes very long to get good weapons in this game. I mean, hell, I've been using the same guns for... Whew, how many parts of this series already? Like, wow, alright. Okay. Maybe starting from the top wasn't super useful, but... Oof. Ha! I think I killed him through the, Aha! Oh my. Oh, also didn't realize... Oh! For some reason, Dance looked bold there for a second. Oh, well, you know what? I was going to try and get up the elevator shaft, but... Let's just go through the hole of the roof, shall we? Right. I always forget about the rotting... The ferals that they added in the DLC. That are like way, even though they're called rotting and therefore should, in theory, be weaker than a regular ghoul, because, you know, if they're rotting, they should be even more soft and squishy. But, no, they're actually insanely hard to kill. Same with, like, the charred ones. I'm not gonna be able to use this, am I? Man, I can't exit my power armor here. Oh, fuck. Can I? There we go. Should I put on my hazmat suit? Because then when I get out, I would theoretically still have, like, max rad resistance, but... It's kind of annoying that you can't access the computer from the power armor. Like, I get it. I mean, the power armor obviously isn't going to fit in this chair or anything, but I mean... I don't know. I mean, just roleplay that, you know, you're looking at it at a weird angle. I mean, what's wrong with that? Alright, what do we got here? Once again, Dance like it's so easy to get. There doesn't seem to be much of a cooldown on it. On it either, where like he seems to like it every time I get out and back into the armor. So I mean, there can't be too much of a cooldown on his. Like, I know that doing like lock picking. Although I guess not everything has a cooldown, right? Because, I mean, I think, like, the easiest way to get affinities maxed out for, like, a bunch of people is to put them all in the same location with dog meat. And then shoot the dog, which sounds horrible, because it is. And then pick it up with a... pick it up with a stim pack. And then when you hit it with the stim pack, everybody will like it. And it's like a really fast way to like raise everybody's affinity with you at once, basically. Because there's only like a couple of companions that don't have their affinity go up when you heal dog meat. Like, I don't think Strong cares. If I'm not mistaken. It's also a really weird spot to have tripwires when the... Well, I don't know why they would have tripwires there anyway. I mean, who was out here setting tripwires? Because, I mean, they're clearly positioned over the hole in the floor. Disintegrate him. The second one was definitely unnecessary. Ooh, my. Oh, apparently my fusion core ran out. Oh no, whatever shall I do? An incendiary one, eh? And then the final elevator. Which I think Dance is falling again. I don't know why he's stuck in that elevator shaft. Dance, is that you? Hey, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why he was stuck. Oh, it just brings you all the way up here. Okay. Alright, well that was that location. There's a fusion core in the roof. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so just keep heading east for now. Actually, having the jetpack, if anything, is made another albino way. 80% chance. How about 100% chance? Sneak attack, gauze rifle, critical shot in the weak point, which is the belly. Damn, that's one dead death bomb. The only thing that would have made it even deader is if I had been instigating on my gauze rifle, but the odds of us finding that without me, like, purposefully doing shit for it. There's a hole over here. A capsized factory, eh? So it's upside down. I feel like that's hard to do. Got X in there. That away here. And I can only imagine that I would actually be close to dead if I hadn't got that sunlight perk when I did. Just purely based on, like, I wouldn't pay, like, I'm not used to using power armor because I never use power armor. So, like, I wouldn't be paying attention to my health bar properly. But yeah, using a jetpack, if anything, will make it even, because, like, obviously in Starfield, well, you should, anyway, have a boost pack with you all the time. And, like, I use it a lot as I, like, run around and jump because it lets me jump down things, including my ship. Because I don't really like the ladders, because I have one part of my ship, right, that's like stacked up, and so there's one really long like shaft that's just ladders to get to the. There's I think 4 modules on it, and yeah, it's a giant pain in the ass. Now, thankfully, the modules I put there I don't really need to do anything in ever.
Nice.
But that's where my docking bay is when I attach to like other ships or space stations or that, right? So I do end up starting in that location often. Looks so weird to see the giant power armor thing, like this little pistol. But yeah, so like I start there and then I just jump down the entire shaft. It's like 4 or 5, at least 5, maybe 6 actually, modules deep. And yeah, it's just a straight shot all the way down.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Man, a lot of ferals in Glowing Sea. Not much of a surprise with that. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure that we see like an impact crater from one of the bombs. So I mean,
I'm not.
oh, I did actually pull this leg off. Dance, do you mind? Good God. So much health on these guys. Oh my, what the hell is this level? Huh, weird. Okay. Should be almost looted all the ghouls we killed, right? I mean, there was a lot of them, but I think that would get close to it. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, we started over there, right? I think so. All these are new locations to me. It's weird to be playing Fallout 4 and being like, I've never seen this before. Alright. And that was it, apparently. I mean, that's not much of a surprise that it's not a huge zone. I can't imagine that there's really any big places here out in the Glowing Sea, just based on the fact that, you know, you need some heavy rad resistance and everything. Oh, that's why my core is going so low. It's because my jetpack uses it. I see. Oh my, this spot is really, look at that radiation going up. Where's the, did I miss it? No, it's this way. Here it is. Alright, we got Kate. Oh, goody, another death. Boosh. Oh my. Just the explosion, especially when it's like, it's not as big as like a death claw and it's that close to you when you pull the trigger when it explodes, like, just damn. What is this, Kate? We got a train car. It's upside down. So I'm guessing we're in the subway. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got another red rocket. What are you? I don't even know where Dance is, let alone what he's fighting. That was cool. I mean, it's clearly about to pop out. Or it went after Dance. Oh, nope. I was going to say or it went after Dance, but no. That break it? It sure did. Those legs. Redo it. No, get me another one. There we go. Sit and stay. May seem cruel, but attack me first. That's basically my one rule. You know, if you attack me, I'm gonna have to kill you. It's just non-negotiable. I mean, you better have a damn good reason for attacking me, for me to not kill you afterwards. Because I feel like it's only fair. You try and take my life, I get to try and take yours. It's not my fault if I'm better at it than you. I mean, oh. So, you know, you should never be mad at somebody. You know, if you attack somebody and they beat the shit out of you, it's only fair. I mean, you attack them first. They don't know how far you're gonna go. You could be like, oh, I was only gonna punch you once and then leave you alone. It's like, how are you supposed to know that, right? Alright, anything here? I mean, as long as none of my armor pieces break, I'll be good. Because, I mean, obviously, health-wise, I have enough stim packs and shit that I'm not worried about it at all, but... it's just really annoying to repair. Alright, well, that was the cave. Fuck me. Well, there's the 4 locations that I thought might take us at least half an hour to do. Oh, God. Alright, here, let me... Where's our next location? It's south of us, I think. I don't see it on the radar, but it might be too far south. And we're going to another church. Let's see. Notable loot. Oh, there's a note there. Oh, this is also where the radio signal that I said was in the glowing sea is sent to. So you know what? Let's go. Do we have that one up? We do not. Well, I'll just keep an eye on, see if it, oh, there it is. See if it pops up on the left there that we picked up a signal. See, does sprinting use the fusion core more? I don't know, maybe. Guess it would make sense if it did. And the glowing sea may only take like a couple parts to get through. Like I said, I didn't expect any location in here to be like huge because, I mean, obviously you're coming across like a lot of like fairly large groups of ghouls. You're coming across a bunch of death claws, rad scorpions, you know, like fairly tough things. Like rad scorpions, speak of the devil. So I mean, it's not like so you know, it does make sense that you don't wow, pretty much the only thing not broken on you, buddy, is your left leg. But yeah, it makes sense that none of the locations are good, especially since you're going to be taking constant radiation damage and shit. Like, it makes sense. Oh, come on. Getting caught in the shit, though. Pope's March Pentecostal Church. I don't know what Pentecostal means.
I don't think we're alone.
Nope, definitely not. You, goodbye to you. You know what though? I have landing power. Wow, you guys didn't obviously care about that. Hell, how about fire, bitches? Did not see that on the floor, by the way. Completely random chance of that. We good? Nope, I see that there's still more somewhere.
Contact lost.
And subway token. A lot of ghouls with subway tokens, but I guess that makes sense. I mean, I imagine that that is something that a lot of people would have died with, right? Oh, good lord. So many. Goodbye to you. It's always weird to me when, like, you kill something, you have something else, like, If all it was like when you shot something went to slow motion, like that does kind of make sense. Except when you already have something else also targeted. You know, like it would make more sense for it to be like it. Fucking Christ. Or like if you had something else targeted, then it wouldn't do like the slow motion, watch it die. Good lord.
Long live the Brotherhood.
So many ghouls. Do so little damage. As long as it's still technically daytime out, I should be good to heal that back. Dance, really? Just needed to see what was in there, eh? I wonder if the damage is accurate. Like that bus is pushed up in front of the front of the church there, so I'm curious if like, oh, what do we got? Church safety. So I'm curious if based on where the impact crater is. Okay, well let's see. The front of the church is over there, right? But the impact crater's over here, so if the front of the church is over here, then that bus should have got blown away from the church, not into it. Unless the entire church got blown into the bus, but somehow that doesn't seem likely that the entire building moved. Without just, you know, disintegrating.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Oh, okay. Oh, the other bodies that were up here seem to have disappeared. Oh well. Radix. There's supposed to be a note there. In this room somewhere. Oh, and then there's the radio. That was giving out the signal, but we know. Oh, office duties. Mrs. Hart, since I won't be here for tonight's service, I've hidden the key to the safe underneath the pew behind you. If you happen to need access to it for whatever reason, thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Keep the key with you and I'll get it from you next Wednesday. Thanks again, Mrs. Klein. That seems like a weird note to leave. Because obviously anybody reading that note would be like, oh, the key is right behind me. Like, most people when they leave a note about like, hey, I left this key for you in case you need it, most people would have left the note so that it was like the person that the note was written to would know where the key was, not just anybody who picked up the note knew. Just saying. Also, what time is it? 11 p.m. So it's probably considered nighttime now, so my health will not be regenerating. Nor will my radiation. But whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, our last signal tower. Or relay tower. ODB. 521, that it? Oh, he's too nice. That's why the signal wasn't there, because I needed it came from this tower. Which, oh, there's, I just missed it entirely. Yeah, see, this one I can use while still in my power armor because it's not low on the ground. Okay, let us extend the satellites. Please stand back. Do 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 do. Alright, so we also only found 2 signals instead of 3 like normal, but that's because we already shut off the 1 signal. So if we go, I think Skylanes is the next location we're going to anyway, right? Oh, well actually they're both like right there. This one we should be able to find real quick. What is this?
Firing left engine. We're losing power in left engine. Let's put it out. Left engine to idle. We're still losing power. That's it. No power in left engine. Boston Center. Skylink 1665 declaring an emergency.
Glowing blowfly. I don't remember ever seeing one of those. How are you still flying? I shot both your wings.
Copy that, Skylanes 1665. Request emergency landing. Clearing runway 18 left. Can you make it?
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
You're clear. That's a negative, Boston Center. Losing altitude too quickly. We will not make it to runway.
1665. Say again?
Oh, he said he won't make it to the runway.
I repeat, we're going down. Skylink 1665, 20 miles out.
Roger, Skylanes 1665. Traffic short final. Clear to land on runway 18
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this thing is.
Copy. 18. 475 knots, that's 470.
Alright, so obviously the flight didn't make it, but that's not much of a surprise.
Fire in left engine. We're losing power in left engine. Okay, let's put it out. Left engine to idle. Shit! We're still losing power. That's it. No power in left engine. Boston Center. Skylanes 1665 declaring an emergency. Left engine failure. We're out 15-3 at this time.
Copy that, Skylanes 1665. Request emergency landing. Clearing runway 18 left. Can you make it?
That's a negative, Boston Center. Losing altitude too quickly. We will not make it to runway.
1665. Say again?
We're going down. I repeat, we're going down.
I wonder, can I even, like,
Skylanes 1665, 20 miles out.
take out this one?
Right.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first one that I couldn't, but... let's see. Though we did get the final recording here, which, to be fair, could very well just be what we were listening to there.
Approaching Boston from the west. We've got heavy winds, but it shouldn't be a problem. Lining up for runway 2 at heading. What the hell is that? Some kind of bright light from the north.
Dance fell through the floor. Oh, and that was it. The hell was that? It sounded like somebody firing a fucking, like, minigun. Feeling was just Dance trying to get up out of the floor.
We're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Sure. I wonder, does this one have a smuggling hatch like the last Skylanes flight? Oh, I guess not. I think that was where the smuggling hatch was. Nope, can't get up there. It's fine. Oh, wait. It is a hidden compartment. I was about to give up on it because, like, it looked like a door. Oh, nice. Did that without even breaking the lockpick. Ah, 2 gauze rifles. Bunch of mad red. Oh, wow. 3 gauze rifles. Oh, good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gauze rifles? Fuck me. I mean, how much do they weigh? They weigh 15 or 20 a piece. I mean, if you need a Gauss rifle, apparently come here. Let's see. Oh, if you're at least level 32, you can find a Gauss rifle here. Now, I don't really plan on giving anybody else a Gauss rifle. So, I mean... God, my wires are all fucked up here. So, I mean, I don't plan on taking any of these because the weight to value and the fact I don't really need any.
I've heard of breaching a door. This is a lot.
Since I don't really need the money, I mean. Alright, let's see. Smuggling Manifest. Supplier Washington. Destination Boston. Medex, Psycho, 5 Gauss rifle, 2mm cartridges, 50 plasma cartridges, $2,500 cash. I mean, if that says that they're smuggling 5 Gauss rifles, I find it hard to believe that you need to be a certain level to get them. I mean, I get not wanting, well, apparently there's supposed to be a key somewhere too, but I don't know. Huh. Yeah, that's true. I was just reading a thing on here, and it was like the transmission from the, or like the distress transmission. That which fucking way am I going now? I think northwest. Although I'm seeing multiple things. Like I see another marker over here too that has a plane on it. What the hell is this? This one isn't, like, this plane marker isn't even on my map here. So... Vertibird. Oh, you know what? I thought that was going to be an unmarked location. So I think I just took that one off my map without actually bothering to come to it. And I mean, by the looks of it, it may as well be an unmarked location, because while it is an impressive crash, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Let's see. Vertibird wreckage. Layout. It's just a crash vertibird. Yeah, that's all there is. Alright, well. This way then? Yeah, I think so. And our last signal. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem like we can get rid of that one. Must be this.
Now on. No one goes into the glowing sea. Let Bucky's record stand. I'm too sick to move. So I'm gonna hunker down here until you guys get here.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Okay.
Oh. Larry, Bucky, if you guys can hear me, stop messing around and come get me. Oh. I'm stuck in some shithole in the middle of the glowing sea. Wish I could give you better directions. Okay. Larry, remember that church steeple sticking out that we spotted a week ago? Go there, turn southwest and walk until you find a cave. It's hard to spot, and there may be a couple, but I'm in one of them. That radiation hit was way more than I expected. Bring some Rad-X and a bunch of Radaway. I don't know how Bucky did it that one time. He must have had a better suit or something. From now on, no one goes into the glowing sea. Let Bucky's record stand. I'm too sick to move, so I'm gonna hunker down here until you guys get here.
This has
All
been
right.
a pre-recorded.
Oh, there we go. We got rid of the distress signal, and we got a full set of Raider power armor. So now if I can get Dance to carry some of this for me.
Hey. Need something? Switching out your gear?
Well, not really. I'm actually just going to give you some stuff. Because I don't really remember what all Raider... Because I know that I'm missing some Raider power armor, but I don't remember which. I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2 pieces. I think I might be just missing the legs or something, but... Okay, so that's an exit from here. So by the sounds of it, the Raiders had a competition going who could survive in the glowing sea for longer. And obviously the one guy went in with like a power armor that maybe had like the lead lined or lead painted, whatever it was that I put on mine, and this guy clearly did not. He didn't make it. It was nice of him to die outside of his armor, so it didn't count as me stealing it, but you know. Let's see how long.
Places like this
Clear a few
make
more
me doubt the
locations.
future of
42
humanity.
minutes. You know what? Let's just head south. Let's do one more. Why not? This is my last video that I'm going to record today, so fuck it. Oh, it's another death. Oh, the matriarch. Boom. Boom. Is this what you were fighting up here before, Dance? Alright, let's see. Figure one more location, and then the next part we can actually do some locations that have shit that we want. Get around. I see you guys. Are you a legendary one? Oh, Festering Bloatfly. Okay, still hidden, eh? Because yeah, there is notable loot is a sentry bomb model. That is all there is. There, because yeah, the next location we can, or next part, we can go further south and get in the Astoundingly Awesome Tales. Go to the crater to see the Children of Adam, and they also have a, I think another Astoundingly Awesome Tales actually. And then yeah, we can clear out everything. Everything in this in the glowing sea except for Virgil, and then do Virgil's quest afterwards. Level up. I don't even know what I'm using that level for at this point. Oh, there's another dead rad scorpion here. Didn't even shoot that one. But if there's rad scorpions, I should probably use shotgun instead of pistol. Okay, so we'll need to open that door from the inside probably. And with a lot of locations in the Glowing Sea, we seem to need to enter from the roof, so let's... Damn it! Waste diffusion cores. Yeah. And then there's not even a hole up here. Oh wow, how the hell do I get in here then?
Get out of this radiation
Nah,
now.
we're fine. We still might miss building up quite a bit. And it seems like we also have a storm, so you know. A radiation storm while, oh fuck, there's something right here. While in the glowing sea, probably not the best combination. Maybe I should have went with bright white for this. I think bright white is like more or less the best color to go for your headlamps, just because obviously it's just really bright.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Wow, it just blasted its leg right off. But it looks like we're dealing with more ferals. Doesn't seem like there's anything of import in here either, which isn't a surprise. Yeah, we'll take the blood pack. Why not? Not even sure. Do blood packs heal you in this one? Because I remember in yeah, they give you 50 health. Because I remember in Fallout 3, if you wanted blood packs to heal you, you had to do the vampire quest. And there was a couple of different ways to do it where blood packs would then heal you. Or maybe it just made blood packs heal you for more, actually. Maybe that's what it did. Maybe it wasn't just a straight up switch so that blood packs healed you. Maybe they always could, and if that perk that you got for doing it just made it heal you more. Open roof access door. Oh, whoops. And invoices. William Thomas. Mr. Handy randomly loses mobility and falls to the ground about 4 times a day. Asked if he knew what could have caused the issue, Will reported seeing the neighborhood kids throwing baseballs at the robot. However, no physical damage noticed upon inspection. 16 hours, mechanic report. Although no physical harm was noticed, one of the guys did find some loose screws inside. Upon further inspection, it was determined that the propulsion fail switch was being activated by one or more of the loose screws, causing the Handy to fall to the ground. That's a shame. Gerard Bean. Gerard brought in his Mr. Handy after noticing it constantly bumping into things around the house. 8 hours of labor later, mechanic report. 2 of the 3 optical sensors have been wired incorrectly, causing the bot to mistranslate incoming data on its surroundings. This bot has been so heavily modified, I'm sure it's breaking all kinds of federal laws. Jessica McCann. Brought in her company's Protectron after several co-workers complained of a mildew smell coming from the bot. When asked about any potential causes, Jessica reported that the company did host a happy hour last week, and things may have gotten a little out of control. The Protectron may or may not have been involved in a pool party. 4 hours later, the lower compartment was completely filled with water, drained, cleaned, rinsed, and dried. Alright. Alright, so the roof access door should have been the one that we were looking at before and couldn't get through, I would imagine. I should probably deal with this radiation, shouldn't I? That's quite a bit. Down at 80%. My health, so let's just do this. Now the question is, does the roof access give us access to anything else? Now that it's open, I mean, I didn't see a pathway to it from there. Oh, hello. Oh, goody, another fucking loaded clone. Okay, you fuck off. Where'd you go, big boy? Don't want the left light, give me the other one. Really, 3 didn't take it down. There it goes. Load. Load. Material. Wow, a lot of fucking ghouls. Again. So many ghouls being killed in the last couple parts. I mean, like, damn. Well, this whole week, really, just been fucking full of just ghouls dying everywhere. Because the locations we visited. Alright. Oh. So that isn't the last worthless, I'm going to say worthless, location in the Glowing Sea. There are 2 more worthless locations. One more that I'm reasonably certain we would be sent to on the Brotherhood questline, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it that far into the Brotherhood questline without having to kill the railroad, which we're obviously not going to do. So we'll see whether or not we have to do that. But like I said, I think we do. It'd be cool if we didn't, though. I'd love to be able to get Liberty Prime up and running without having to kill the railroad. But either way, that'll be it for this part. Next part, the location we're going to, I don't remember how big it is. I know that I've been to it because, like I said, you go there during the Brotherhood questline. I'm not even sure if we'll be able to get into it. We should be able to, though, because there is a magazine in it. So we should be able to get into it without needing the Brotherhood questline, because otherwise that magazine would be locked out of anybody not doing the Brotherhood ending. But yeah, we'll go there. I don't recall it being a very big area, but I could be remembering a different area. And then we'll head over to the Crater of Adam, where the children of Adam, I do believe, are set up and doing stuff. I don't think any of them have any quests for us to do or anything, but we should be able to talk to them, maybe, and see what they have to say, and get another magazine. Depending on how big those two locations are, we'll have two other locations, the last two locations in the Glowing Sea that aren't Virgil's hideout, to clear out. And then, yeah, if we get all that done next part, then the part after that we'll go to Virgil's hideout, talk to him, which should give us the quest to, I believe, track down Courser. That's what the synths are called, the badass ones, the Coursers. We should get a quest to hunt one of them down in Green Tech Genetics, which will let us into that building that we couldn't get into before. And I do believe that there's yet another magazine in there. So we are getting close. And then, with that, if we get all those magazines, I do believe we'll only have one left, and it'll be in the Institute itself. So, I mean, we should, in theory, get all the magazines in the next week, I guess. Yeah, because, I mean, Virgil's area isn't very big, and I'm pretty sure his quest is just more or less, hey, go kill this Courser. So, I mean, I think, like, we have to go talk to Virgil. He'll tell us about the Courser, and then we'll have to go and talk to somebody else who will give us the location of a Courser, right? So, I mean, depending on, once again, how long the locations take next part, we may actually hit up Virgil beforehand, because Green Tech Genetics, I do believe, is a rather big building. I think it takes quite a bit to get through. But anyway, that's a next week problem. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.